Hello everyone, this is Diane and I am going to make a memory dex. I am going to use the viewfinder that I got from Scrap Diva Designs. This is her information if you'd like to order one. This is her Instagram, her YouTube, and her website is Scrap Diva Designs. So you can get that there. And the other die I'm using the word bee from KF's Crafts. This is her information, and this actually says queen bee, but I just used the queen part of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it together. I did already do some items and already glued them, just so you wouldn't be tedious. I did cut these crowns out, glue them on. I glued the back and front of this handle. I am going to do a bead dangle. I haven't made it yet, but I will. I did glue the back to this. I did glue the foam to this piece of the die, which is pretty easy. I have not glued the acetate. The acetate has to kind of be, it's kind of gets cut around. So I will do that once I glue it. I probably should have glued it. In fact, I can do that now, and then it'll be ready to go. So if I go out of frame, I'm really sorry, but so I'm going to glue this now because I do need to cut that acetate on. The glue I use is Barely Art glue. I like it. It dries fast. It dries strong. I never have a problem with it. It sticks to my acetate. And I just got a new bottle, and it has sunflowers on it. So it's kind of unique. So I'm not too worried about the glue on this piece of paper, since I don't have to worry about the sequins coming out on this. And so I'm just going to glue it towards the bottom, so I only have to cut a portion of that, and I will stick my block on it. Did I put it up? I didn't put it up. I don't know where it's at because I didn't put it up. Okay, we're going to set this over here, and what did I do with it? It's amazing how you can lose something on your desk that you just had, because I just put it on here to glue these. Oh well, it will turn up, I'm sure, somewhere, somehow. But since it's clear, I don't know. Anyways, for the portion of the viewfinder, I do cut out 3 pieces, sometimes 4, depends on how flimsy this is. I am using Maggie Holmes paper. I'm using Woodland Groves. I'm using the back of it and the front of it, and I am using this for the pink. This is, I believe, Round Trip. I didn't use that side. I just used the pink. That was for this portion because it matches so well. This, I'm not sure exactly. This is just a scrap that I had, and I did use that portion for the bottom of the viewfinder. And I'm really curious on where I put my block. Oh, here it is. Sorry. I found it. Okay. I'm going to sit it there because I want it to dry. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to glue this little piece on so it dries also. I put my glue in this bottle because it's easier for me to use. I just put the top on. I don't have to worry about it drying up. I think I told you before, I broke my wrist, so sometimes squeezing and stuff just kind of hurts my hands. Okay, I am going to glue this viewfinder in place because I want to leave this back side open. I am going to put things in there. So I will just glue a portion of this in. And now let that set. I'll make sure it's equal on each side. Okay. On this, I used pretty strong card. I was going to say cardstock, but it is cardstock. But I save the back of my paper pads, and when I need something really strong, that's what I use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue these two pieces together, but I am not going to glue here. I want to put some embellishments on the back. So I probably should glue this side. And I am going to glue just down a little bit because I don't want it to poke all the way through. All right. And then I'm going to use my bone folder and make sure these are all pretty much even all the way around. The nice thing about using glue is I'm more worried about the front than I am the back. So, and I just squeeze the glue out, my bone folder, any excess, which you get. Okay, so that's still free. I'll let that sit while we're working. I'm going to scrub this off so it doesn't stick to anything else I'm working on. It's this mat I got from Close to My Heart, and I can pretty much do anything on it. Nothing ever sticks. So, okay. I'm going to turn on my glue gun because I'll need that ready for embellishment. So now on here for the mix in here, I'm adding these little crowns that I cut out of these. This portion, it quite sticking to my fingers. These came out of the crowns from the die cut, and I just want to use them up in the mix. I thought that would be kind of cute. I'm not going to put a whole lot of mix in here, but I do have these spring flowers left over from Easter, and I kind of want to pull out some of the green and yellow just to kind of go with, I'm not sure, I think the pinks might be a little too bright, but we can, yeah, I think the pinks will be a little too bright. Now the lavender ones we can add, so I'll just add those in. So we got some more yellow, and another green. And I'll do that green. All right. Then I have a mix of different colors, has some red in there, and I'm not really too thrilled about the red, but I might be able to get some out without too much red, which I just did, thankfully. Let's see. It's got more red in it, but yeah. A little bit of red's not going to hurt anything, right? All right, so that's done. And then I have some gold that I will pull out and just put a little bit of gold in there. These are quite small, so you don't need a whole lot. And then I have some of these little holographic stars. I really like these. I get these from, I think I got these from Walmart. I haven't been able to find them lately. I would like to get some more. But it just adds shine. And I really like the shine part. And I do it in the spoon because if I don't, it will just pour out. So, and this pack here, I believe I got it from Hobby Lobby during Easter time. All right, so that's done, and hopefully this is dry enough, and I'm just going to cut around. Being left-handed, I have to go from the other side. And it doesn't have to be exact and perfect because nobody's going to really see it too much. All right, I think that's good. It's just sticking out a little further than my liking. All right, so that's done. Oops, sorry. And we are going to glue, actually, we are going to glue this on top. And this one, we'll have to be careful and make sure all the glue goes around the lens because we don't want any of the sequins coming out. Make sure it's all connected up. Sometimes you don't want to leave little fine bubbles in there because once they pop, then it will leave a hole for your sequins to come out. I have learned that by experience myself. Still early in the morning, so I'm still drinking coffee. All right, here we go. And let's see, I guess this has got a little bit of glue on it. I just do this so it flattens it a little bit, spreads the glue where I need it to go. All right, so we've got this nice and glued. So the last thing we're going to do is we're going to put our viewfinder on the back. Okay. And this, you can match it up. It's got little it sticks out a little bit, so you can kind of match it up. It's no big deal. Actually, it's pretty fast, as you can see. The The thing that takes the most time is just cutting the paper, deciding which paper to take out, use. All right, now for the embellishment, I was just going to put on some flowers. And the lady I'm making this for, I just think she is just the bee's knees, and she inspires me a lot. She keeps me motivated, and I think she's just the queen of crafts. Oops, I think I need another glue stick. I thought I had everything ready, but apparently not. But that's okay. I am going to glue, oopsie, that right there. Should have glued the blue flower on first because I want the flower behind. So we'll just do that now. It's just, of course, everything's sticking. All right. And just stick that right there. And then I'm going to put cream right here. Nice and simple. I am just going to do the back where I think it's going to touch. And there we go. I am going to make some little princesses and put them in here because I figured it will fit the crown and the queen. But that's it. That's as easy as it is. And it didn't take long at all. So thank you so much for dropping by and watching. And I hope you have a very blessed day. Thank you so much. Bye.